Hi, fifth graders. Today we're on Unit 1, Lesson 4, and this is kind of a fun day because we get to do a crossword puzzle. So open your books to page 8 in your student section to the crossword fun. It should look like this. And you are going to read through the clues on page 9. Okay, there's a cross and down. And as you read through the clue, it's going to be describing a spelling word. So have your spelling list handy so that you can look at it. Now let's go ahead and do one together. Number 1 across says, a machine for playing music. Okay, look at your list and see if you can find a word that might match that definition. I found one. It's stereo. Did you find that same word? Okay, so go ahead and write stereo on 1 across. Okay, just like this. All right, now you've done crossword puzzles before, so I'm going to let you go ahead and finish that one on your own and push pause on the video and then push play when you're ready to move on to your spelling box practice. Okay, hopefully you've had enough time to complete your crossword puzzle and you've checked with your learning coach and they've let you check the answers and made sure that you corrected any spelling errors in those words. Now we're going to do some spelling box practice, and today I wanted to show you how you're going to do that. Take all the words from this unit out of your spelling box and take those words and study them for a minute. Go ahead and go through each one, say them out loud, spell them in your mind, and then give them back to your learning coach. And your learning coach is going to say the word out loud to you, and you're going to spell it on your whiteboard. So if I say the word pioneer, go ahead and you're going to spell it on your whiteboard, just like this. And then after you've checked that you've spelled it correctly, go ahead and write it in syllables. Now syllables, we break it into the word parts. So how many word parts do you hear in pioneer? And an easy way that I've found to check syllables is you can put your hand beneath your jaw like this and say the word. However many times your hand moves down with your jaw, that's a syllable. So pioneer, pioneer. Okay, so there's 3 syllables. So wherever I hear those breaks, I heard one after pie, so I'm going to put a dot just like this. Okay, pie. And then we heard O, put another dot. Near, put the rest of the word. Okay. So that's how we break a word into syllables. You're going to go ahead and do that for all of your spelling words today. And when you're done, make sure you check the spelling and put them back in your spelling box. Hopefully you've had some time to do that. And now we're going to do our dictation practice. Now dictation is the sentence. I will read a sentence to you and you are going to need a notebook. Okay, since this is the first unit, make sure that you have a notebook or some paper where you can do dictation on. I recommend just keeping it all in the same notebook for the whole year, and then you can have all your spelling stuff in one place. Go ahead and open that spelling notebook to a clean page and put the date at the top, and then beneath the date skip a line and put number 1. For dictation, I will be reading you a sentence and I will read it twice. You be a good listener and then you're going to repeat it back to me. Okay, well, after you repeat it, then you'll write it on in your notebook. Okay, so here we go with number 1. The graceful acrobat rode a unicycle and performed a variety of tricks. Okay, one more time. The graceful acrobat rode a unicycle and performed a variety of tricks. Now go ahead and say it back. Okay, and write it in your notebook. The graceful acrobat rode a unicycle and performed a variety of tricks. Okay. Hopefully you've had some time to write that down. Now what I want you to do is go ahead and underline any spelling words that you see. So words on your list for this week, underline them. Okay, we're ready for sentence number 2. The pioneer wrote in his diary that he feared the rain would ruin his crops. One more time. The pioneer wrote in his diary that he feared the rain would ruin his crops. Go ahead and say it back to me. Perfect. Okay, now go ahead and write it in your dictation notebook under number 2. The pioneer wrote in his diary that he feared the rain would ruin his crops. Once you've written that sentence, go ahead and underline any spelling words that you see. Perfect. Okay, now ask your learning coach if you can see the answers, and they will go through it with you and check your work. Make sure that you've used capital letters and periods or question marks if it's a question at the end of your sentence, so use correct punctuation. Check your sentences for good spelling, and always be sure that you're using good handwriting. This is great practice for your spelling words and also for your handwriting. So make sure that you're doing your best work, and I will see you later.